Welcome to La Gazette. Today, we'll take you on a journey to discover the French maison of BALMAIN, its superstar creative director Olivier Rousteing and his Fall-Winter 2020 collection.
No olvides que tenemos subtítulos en español.
Et nous vous rappelons que nous avons également des sous-titres en français.
By the end of this episode, you'll not only be a fan of Olivier, but you'll be able to adapt his latest collection to your outfits for next season.
We're La Gazette, and this is Olivier Rousteing's BALMAIN.
Hello guys, I'm Gabi from La Gazette. We are about to go to the BALMAIN show to discover the new collection by Olivier Rousteing. Follow me and let's have a look. You can start enjoying images of the Fall-Winter 2020 show while we tell you a bit about the brand.
This French fashion maison was founded by Pierre Balmain in October of 1945. According to Vogue, during the period after the Second World War, he was a king of fashion as he returned Parisian haute couture after the war. One of the most memorable head designers of this maison was a young Oscar de la Renta, who led the creation in Balmain from 1993 to 2002. After him, in 2005, Christophe Descarnins took over and brought the brand into the 21st century, with a very distinguishable aesthetic.
Do you remember seeing these shoulder pads everywhere around 2009? Comment below and tell us about it. Me, I remember I was living in Paris back then and seeing Anna wearing Balmain sequin dresses all the time. I thought she was the coolest woman on earth. And how about those jackets all fashion editors wore? I loved them.
Anyway, in 2009, young Olivier Rousteing joined Balmain after working at Roberto Cavalli, and after only 2 years, in 2011, he was named creative director. This is insane because he was only 24 years old at the time. He quickly took the brand into the digital age, making it the first French house to get 1 million followers on Instagram. He also became friends with a very diverse group of celebrities, which he named the Balmain Army, a hashtag that was born in 2014.
The term Wonderboy perfectly describes Olivier Rousteing, and also, it happens to be the title of a documentary about him that came out the day after the show last season. In it, he's followed by the cameras for a year and a half as he tries to discover the true identity of his parents, and we also see his work at Balmain.
This documentary was very unexpected from him. Everyone thought it would be a video version of his Instagram, basically a selfie full of filters, celebrity friends, and plenty of glamour. But the world was surprised to see the young designer vulnerable for the cameras, with no makeup, no filters, and wearing a hoodie. It's common knowledge he was adopted when he was 1 by a couple in Bordeaux. However, not even he knew where he was actually from. In the documentary, we discovered that behind the scenes of the glamorous life he leads, he's a lonely person. He explains the reason for this in a New York Times interview. Being a designer at such a young age, despite the fact fashion gave me my dream, there is a price to pay. You trust less people, and for me, because of being left by what should have been my first love, my mother, that was also hard.
J'ai découvert que ma mère biologique elle avait 14 ans, que mon père biologique en avait 25. Qu'il vient de Somalie et que lui vient d'Éthiopie.
So he learned he's actually 100% of African descent. This sets the stage for a conversation that's not new in fashion, but it's finally getting the limelight.
As a man of color, Olivier has always wanted to make fashion more diverse and inclusive.
You can even see this in his work life. I know from a person inside Balmain that he's very hardworking and reachable. He treats employees in a friendly and humanly way.
In the last decade, Olivier has gone from wanting to fit into molds and being him and his Balmain army against the world into accepting himself as he is. Now that he knows his true origins, he wants to be more open still and welcome anyone into his Balmain nation.
And this was the starting point of his Fall-Winter 2020 collection. The show opened with a small army of models all wearing the same double-breasted navy coat. Then, the look started coming out. Olivier saw the growing trend of the bourgeois look and decided to make it his own. He says he thinks that it should be for anyone, regardless the color of their skin or background. So with this strong idea of inclusivity in mind, he presented the collection with a heavy equestrian aesthetic, but an even heavier 80s vibe.
The result is a very eclectic mix of beige looks, in all its shades and shapes. Silhouettes went from blanket ponchos, tailor suits, and sculpted leather, all the way to latex, passing by silk and heavy knitwear. It was especially in these two that we saw his 80s inspirations.
And those latex suits have already made their mark in social media. You may recognize this look from a recent clip of Keeping Up with the Kardashians where Kim squeezes herself into it, with the help of her stylist, of course.
Very worth mentioning are the absolutely amazing boots present in almost every look of the collection. Thigh-high boots, or cuissards, as they're known in French, are a huge trend for the next season, and in this collection we saw them in their highest version. It's also great that we can see so many options for styling them. They really do go with everything, from skirts and dresses to pants and bermudas. So, if you ask me, this is a key piece to get in your closet for fall/winter. Really high-rise boots. The show is over and Olivier is really happy. We saw him dancing around his models and clapping. At the end, we got to catch a glimpse of some celebrities invited to the show.
Hi guys, I'm Lucía from Gazette. We just saw BALMAIN's show. It was great, we loved it. Please comment below your favorite looks from this show and don't forget to subscribe for more Fashion Week content. Thank you guys, see you next time.
We really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up.
If you want more fashion, you can follow us on Instagram and follow us on TikTok to see unseen Fashion Week footage. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post our next video.
When we do, we'll do a premiere on YouTube and we'll be chatting live with you. So be sure to click on the bell so you don't miss it.
Thank you so much. Stay safe.